After the toppling of Saddam Hussein, did the United States miss a monumental opportunity to head off tensions with Iran? There's word that the Bush administration actually snubbed an Iranian offer of some concessions. Let's turn to CNN's Brian Todd. He's been working this story. Brian?
Wolf, today, National Intelligence Director John Negroponte said Iran has been emboldened in the last couple of years to take a more offensive posture in the Middle East. But back in 2003, before Iraq deteriorated, before Mahmoud Ahmadinejad came to power in Iran, we're told there was a chance for a valuable partnership in the region. Two former U.S. officials and a current Iranian official tell CNN of a brief opportunity between the United States and Iran that could have prevented sectarian violence in Iraq or possibly curbed Iran's nuclear ambitions. They say it came in the spring of 2003, shortly after Saddam Hussein was driven from power. The officials tell CNN of a written offer to begin talks from Iran's top leaders, who feared they might be next.
This included, at the bottom level, the tactical level, terrorist exchanges. It also included middle-level issues such as operational issues such as the stability situation in Iraq, and also strategic-level issues such as their own potential nuclear program.
Colonel Larry Wilkerson, then Chief of Staff to Secretary of State Colin Powell, says the document came across his desk. CNN obtained a copy from Trita Parsi, a former advisor to a U.S. congressman who also received it. The unsigned letter does not promise that Iran would work to stabilize Iraq, disarm Hezbollah, or curb its nuclear program in exchange for security guarantees, but lays those issues out as talking points.
If the United States at the time had chosen to explore these discussions and the negotiations would have been successful, then most likely Iraq would not be in the mess that it is today.
Larry Wilkerson says top State Department officials wanted to engage the Iranians. But when the overture reached the White House,
it died in the Vice President's office with the same mantra that he normally used to kill such things: we don't talk to evil.
An aide to Dick Cheney said his office could not confirm the incident, but reiterated Cheney's recent comments that the UN has backed up the American position that Iran should not pursue nuclear weapons. A spokeswoman for Colin Powell says the former secretary believes that at the time, neither he nor other top members of the administration viewed this letter as a great bargain. And a State Department spokesman has said even if Iran presented a conciliatory face at the time, the regime would have continued supporting terrorists and pursuing weapons of mass destruction. Wolf?
Brian, thank you. Brian Todd reporting. China has